in Harry Mountain, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced Bethesda and then produced Merphias.
Welcome to episode 5 of At the Tavern. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Patrick.
We've got a decent agenda to share with you today. No special guest.
Unfortunately. I mean, you guys are just stuck with us.
Yeah, that happens. So let's get started. First on our agenda is Project Merphias. If you follow us on our website and check regularly, you'll have learned that we posted a very, very large lore update.
Plus a map.
That's the preliminary rough draft map, I guess you could call it.
It's not the final version.
Yeah, it's obviously not the final version. But it's a very large update about the origin of
A very key point
Yeah.
in the story.
Yeah, there's going to be some really cool stuff that comes out of that. Tomorrow, the backstory of the elf empire. I forget what I called it.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, that was going to be crazy because the way that it's been planned to be
Unveiled,
and the way that the elves run as a government and how their armies work and things like that is something that I've really, really excited about doing because it's not your typical.
Did we kick out the dwarf update?
No.
That'll be exciting to hear. Yeah,
I know Dover was really excited about that, but
should we just give him a little taste?
Nope. I told him
just at least say it's going to be completely different than anyone's ever imagined.
I think the best tease we gave it's called the Strong Hammer Alliance.
Yeah, but I mean also, just the fact that no one's ever looked at the dwarves like we're looking at them.
There's that too, but I don't want to say anything else.
I wasn't saying anything past that either.
But yeah, we're trying to break some molds here and really just try some new stuff.
Thrust through the barrier.
Yeah, exactly. We have some upcoming game reviews this week. We're reviewing Fiction or Diction later on this week.
That's a wordplay game. It's not really like a RPG or anything like that, but we're still really excited to try it.
It's more of a party game. It's still in a testing phase, and we're really excited to actually just be a part of the testing.
We think it would actually be a really great drinking game.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. Then we have another game coming in the coming weeks from Victory Point Games. Rich sent us an email asking if we would review it. It just came out.
He had a recent tournament.
He did have a recent tournament, so congrats to you. That makes us way more competitive when we test it now because we want to be tournament. We want to be tournament ready.
Cutting edge.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about? We also, if you pay attention to our Twitter, and other Reddit, other things we do. We're actually offering new services through STG. So, Pat, if you want to go ahead and explain this.
We're offering the ability to fully rework your social media and give you an outline of how you want to run it. Take a look at your website, offer suggestions, make it more streamlined, more customer friendly, so you get more follows and more business. I mean, that's what it's all about. We're offering all that free. We're also offering to do press kits, either video game, board game, tabletop, RPG, whatever. We'll put together a press kit for you, or at least show you how to do it, because they're obviously you don't want to send me like a million little pamphlets and be like, here, put together my press kit, and I'll be like, yeah.
Let me just spend hours sitting here transcribing all of the things.
Yeah, for free. No, but we'll show you how to do it if it's like something like that. But we're willing to do all that for free. Help you guys out. I mean, this is a community we're in.
Yeah. We're really trying to get our feet wet in a lot of different places.
I mean, there's no place STG will not go.
Yeah, including back alleys late at night.
Yeah.
Meet shady characters.
Been there, done that.
Buy black market games.
But
What?
I'll talk about that. That was a one-time thing, Tyler. Except the other times you caught me there, but it was just a one-time thing each time.
It was one time, multiple times. But yeah.
Don't hate me around sponsor.
Our open call is still open. It will remain open.
Oh, that's the other. Yeah, the testing and reviewing. of games.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for. We're gonna send out some reviews soon for the games I told you about.
We should refresh that open call.
Yeah, we'll do that. But there's some reviews coming out. If you're antsy about how we're gonna review games, you can read them, watch if we do any visual reviews in the coming future. Watch them, I guess.
I hope.
I would hope. That.
Space Tavern Games will be running an Iron Kingdom RPG starting in the coming weeks.
Busted out the rulebook. I had opened my mouth last week saying that I felt insulted that Privateer Press. We felt insulted, and that I said that Privateer Press was saying our campaigns suck. So now I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and we're going to be running an Iron Kingdoms game. And
we'll be reviewing it on our site too.
Yeah. Some other big news coming up. April 11th is International Tabletop Day. So I'm really excited about this.
And Mike Gilmer, this is your one invite. Come to
/challenge.
Yeah, /challenge. Come down to Space Tavern Games on April 11th. It's a Saturday. Plenty of time in advance. Bring it on.
Yeah, it's game on.
And we're gonna live stream that.
Yeah, we're gonna live stream the activities we do here at STG.
It's not gonna be the only thing, but Mike, come on down. We're gonna have some beer. Probably do cookout on the grill. It's gonna be a nice day.
Hopefully, it's
not rainy
and not 3 degrees outside like it is right now.
It's April, man. But this is Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it is Pennsylvania. So, but I'll just read a little bit off their website, which is tabletopday.com. If you're interested. International Tabletop Day was founded 3 years ago as a way for the world to celebrate tabletop gaming together. Every spring, fans post thousands of events all over the world to the site, and every year the event has grown. Tabletop Day 2014 was celebrated in 80 countries over 7 continents and had 3,000 events in total. 2015 is going to be even bigger. What they post on their website. It's presented by Geek and Sundry, so if you're a big fan of them, Felicia Day, Will Wheaton, those guys. So I'm excited to play. I think it'll be cool.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah,
especially here at the new headquarters where we are currently
sitting at in our fancy new cubicles.
We're not even standing this time.
Yeah.
And
we have a place to
with a mountain of crap behind us.
Mountain of my crap. Not yours, Jim. But a lot of mine.
That area was.
Yeah. We frequent Reddit, the two of us. Eventually you'll come across us at some point, blabbering about one thing or another. But I came across today. We have the very first board game cafe is opening in Dublin in the future,
which is awesome.
Which is freaking cool as shit. As you can see, we're big fans of the Irish.
Yeah,
we are Irish. So we look forward to hearing about how they do. And
good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck to you guys. I mean, seriously, that's freaking awesome. And if we get the chance, we
definitely would stop in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And if you
wait, can you feel that? Space Tavern Games, business trip to Ireland. Hey, board house in Dublin. You should I don't know, get to us.
We'll coordinate. Our people will call your people. Our people are us. Your people are probably you. So let's coordinate. Let's talk about something.
Yeah, it'd be a good time.
Because I have a feeling that a board game cafe could be really big.
Yeah,
especially the first one.
That I would just go to that even if I didn't know what it was, just to check it out.
Yeah, they have a Facebook page on Twitter, so like and follow them.
Share to your friends.
Definitely share them. I'm trying to think. They don't have. I don't think they have official launch date yet. They're founded in the end of January, according to their Facebook page.
Yeah, and we actually just sent a tweet or twat at them.
I think it's tweet. We twatted you.
Please don't take that in
a bad way.
We're big on potty.
As a matter of fact, if anybody at Board House wants to come on our show.
We'd be happy to have a guest star from one of you guys. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, hear about how you guys doing since you guys launched, or if you want to come on do some PR for pre-launch or whatever you want to do.
That'd be
cool.
I'm excited for that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
There's the camera.
Let's do that. Mike's over here.
Mike.
Camera's over there.
I'll point at the mic.
Point it at you, Mike.
Mike Gilmer.
So let me check I don't think we have any questions at hashtag Space Tavern Games.
I'm looking. So, Tyler and Patrick, what's the funniest moment / death in an RPG you guys have ever played?
Ooh. I have a couple of these. I think the funniest one was one of the very first times for me at least, it was the first time I was exposed to D&D.
That was a long time.
That was a really long time ago. I was in high school, but my friend had decided
drugs or find a hobby. You're gonna go with find a hobby.
Find a hobby.
Yeah.
My friend decided that it would be a good idea to cut a hole in his crotch of his metal plate armor so that he could teabag all the corpses he killed. Well, he happened to have his dick chopped off at some point, so we went on a quest to find him a new one. However, he died.
I'm having flashbacks of South Park. Mrs. Garrison.
He died in the process of get your dick chopped off, you're gonna die from blood loss.
Yeah.
But we had to go into the nether realm to retrieve his body that was now been gifted with a penis by the gods. So that's one of my funniest.
The gods decreed it.
Well,
what about happened to you?
Happened to me. I don't think I've ever died in any of the campaigns I've played.
What about something hilarious?
Oh, something hilarious. Oh, man. Well, I'm in a campaign right now with a group of friends. We're doing an aliens themed campaign, and we my friend who's DMing it right now. He had us beamed up to the Predator ship. Beamed up, I guess that would be the appropriate term. We were beamed up.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Predator 1. We were beamed up, and the Predators were like, we have a mutual enemy in the aliens, let's team up now, we'll kill you later. Because, Predators like sport, that's why they do it. So they were like, yeah, we'll make an alliance now and reassess the alliance later. However, they decided that in order to solidify the alliance, they had to mark our foreheads in acid.
Just like the movies.
Yeah.
That's original.
Well,
good job to you.
It's based heavily on the movies. One of my friends had to open his mouth and claim us as the Predator pals. Now, here's the thing.
First of all, the first two Alien movies are the best, and I'm not even continue with this tangent.
Yeah. So my friend had opened his mouth in the Predator pals as the Predator pals. So this being said, I was off with another member of our party. We were off in a cave somewhere because we didn't even know that they got beamed up to the ship or whatever. Well, they find us in this cave, and all of our friends now have PP written on their foreheads in acid. So I spent a good 10 minutes trying to convince this Predator not to write PP on my forehead. I actually got away with it. So that was one of the funnier
That
moments.
is why you have high charisma.
We are the Predator pals, and it sounds so wrong in so many ways.
Yeah.
But
that was intentional.
Yeah. So that was one of the funnier moments. The A-Team always shows up in every campaign I've ever been a part of in that group.
Nice.
Yeah. Usually it's when, at a moment where we're at a complete loss and we have nowhere to go, the fucking A-Team shows up and saves us.
I love it when a plan comes together.
It's great. What about you?
Funniest moment. Okay. High school, D&D 3.5. I was like a rogue or something in jail. It was like the start of this new campaign. Never played with these guys before. And they were all locked up too. for some unknown reason. So my job was to break them free while also getting free. So I got myself free. And I'm trying to pick these locks. I have horrible lock pick for some reason. And I decide that I'm going to use some wood and leverage the gates off the hinges. So I got success on that. However, the gates were too heavy for me, and they fell on me and crushed me. And I died. So, I mean, they held a small eulogy for me, but they didn't really know me, so they just kind of dumped me in the water. And they said thanks, and they went off and killed the bad guys. So.
I have one other good one. We are. This was before you joined, but we play a. I guess we call it an alternate history RPG.
Except it's in the future,
which makes it alternate. Like alternate future.
Yeah.
But alternate future history. I don't fucking know.
I mean, it started with an alternate history, so yeah. It works.
But we were in Manila. We were liberating Manila from whatever enemy we were fighting at the time. And my friend and I had.
I got one from that.
My friend and I decided that it was a good idea to make a sniper mission and put ourselves on the top of the tallest office building in Manila. We successfully landed on that office building with some minor difficulties.
Did you Halo in?
No, we helicopter did.
Oh, okay. That's ballsy.
So, but the helicopter was like it broke. It was like screwed up by the time we got there. So I think we got shot up by something or whatever.
Birds.
But where was I? So we take all the gear out of the helicopter, and then we decide to push the helicopter off the top of the building. Normally that's not funny, right? So we push it off the top of the building, and it lands on top of the tank that was at the very bottom, rolling through the streets. The tank's just rolling through the streets, and suddenly a freaking helicopter lands on top of it, bends the barrel at the speed it was going. But we always thought it was funny because you imagine the guy that was in the tank just rolling along. And pulls the portal closed. And then the funny thing was that we needed to get down, but we couldn't go through the office building because there were enemies all over. So we were going to rappel down, but we left the rope in the helicopter. So.
Oh, good times. You had to fight your way out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you and I were in a dogfight against these enemies, and I asked the DM if I could use this missile, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." He didn't realize it was from like the 1970s. It was a tactical, heat-seeking, nuclear-tipped missile. And he goes, "Well, it blew up beside him," and I was like, "So he's dead?" He's like, "No," and I was like, "Yeah, he's dead." He's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Look up the specs on that piece of weaponry." And he does, and he's like, "You son of a bitch." And I was like, "Yeah. Yeah, at least I didn't ask to use the Davy Crockett, which is basically a shoulder-mounted nuclear weapon, but whatever." It was fun pissing off the DM.
It's a good time. It's a homebrew system. I can't really point you in the direction of where to get the wood from, but yeah, it's a homebrew.
But it's fun.
It's a good time. Really good time. It started out really serious, and then it just gets more and more ridiculous as we continue to fight our way through all of the enemy.
Any other questions? I'm checking.
Yeah. What is your favorite ineffective character?
Max Rebo.
Funny story. My friend played a Max Rebo character in Star Wars campaign.
Hey man, you gotta get me to the gig. Don't want to be late.
So, most effective. I have to say, from that same.
Let's break out of that. Let's go somewhere else.
All right.
I'm gonna hit this real quick to see if there's anything in here worth talking about.
I don't think I've ever played a campaign with an ineffective character.
Yeah, no one wants to be an ineffective character usually because they're like, I want to be useful. I want to be a hero. But let's go with. Hold on. Wasn't the Ranger pretty ineffective in like D&D version 4? Did they remove the Ranger entirely?
I don't even remember.
I know one of them, like the Ranger was horrible. Like you were a total woodsman and that was like all you could be. You're like, oh, I like berries. I like cabbage. I'm gonna make some cabbage berry stew.
Well, I guess as far as combat goes, there was a Fallout campaign I was in with the same guys I've been in the Alien campaigns with. Our friend decided to make the multi-armed robot from Fallout. I can't remember their names right now. I feel really dumb, but his name was Cellbot. He had no other function except to make as many caps as possible. He never fought in combat. All he ever did was buy and sell things, and remained neutral karma the whole time as well. It was crazy awesome. At the very end of the campaign, he wound up building a house out of all the caps that he collected, and then it was crashed into, I think, by me.
Way to go, dick.
You know, I played a character that was essentially Deadpool in that campaign, so.
I don't know. The mechanic looks pretty effing useless in Iron Kingdoms. However, I could be mistaken, so if anyone's ever played mechanic, please let me know, and I'll take back what I said.
Well, you get 2 careers, so.
Well, I'm just saying,
if you mix mechanic with something else, it'd probably be really good.
Yeah, mechanic aristocrat. Now you're really lame.
Yeah, now you're really useless. now you're just a snarky tech whore.
No. You're just like, do I want to fix this? Will it cost enough? Will it save me enough
I
money?
have so much money that I want to build the ultimate jack. Now here's the thing, I want you to take all of my money and empty it into this research fort, and it'll take 5 years, so by the time we're ready to build it, it's obsolete.
No. It would be more like, I want the ultimate jack, except I want it to cost me $1. And so you'd get like this steaming pile of junk, and they'd call it great. You'd be like, what is this? But there, we just did it. Mechanic aristocrat. Horrible,
terrible combination.
Why would you even play an aristocrat?
There's a couple different reasons to play Nurse. He's got some really interesting.
Yeah, he starts with like $200, but
he's got some interesting abilities actually.
Yeah, like slow down the battle because he's arguing about like whatever, and
well, you know, not all the aristocrats in this world are.
I'm talking about my world.
Douches.
Well, you know what? Most aristocrats are sneaky douches. So yeah.
Yeah, no, he starts with
He could have great start skills, but
he's got a lot of military skills too.
It's an aristocrat, first of all. It's probably
the picture is actually a sword knight. Who are actually I take that back. Sword knights are actually useless. So I concede this argument to you.
Thumb. I need a gavel.
Yeah. Anything else?
What is our favorite RPG webcomic?
Oh man.
There's this one I found where like some dude was like just bought the software and started making he's in his like 30s, I think, and he started doing what his 17-year-old RPG was like when they did Lord of the Rings. And I'm trying to find it. I saved it.
I don't necessarily have a favorite gamer comic.
DM of the Rings 2, or it's just DM of the Rings. Yeah, 2.
I'm in the philosophy, I shouldn't say I'm into philosophy. I took a philosophy class, and I thought it was really interesting. But somebody did. I have to find it. Somebody did a famous philosophers play D&D comic strip. Let me see if I can find that.
Okay, so we're 4 hobbits and a ranger.
In a ranger.
Right. And something about a ring. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. That's hilarious.
Existential Comics was the name of the strip. I'll post it up on my Twitter.
You do that, sir. And I will retweet that. Retwat that.
Retwat.
Scroll.
Scroll.
Boom.
Holy crap. Oh. It's my notification that you're retweeting me.
And I'm throwing up the one I was talking about.
I shall retweet you.
Thank you. Oh, her other webcomic. Awesome. Hashtag. I almost typed hashtag.
Hashtag, just for the redundancy.
Nope, I didn't misspell. Thank God. Enjoy, people.
I'll retweet you.
Thank you. I've been retweeted.
Hey, who is this? No.
What?
I gotta do follower on Twitter.
Yay, followers.
Maybe let me verify that I'm actually the person that I state to be on Twitter.
When?
I don't know.
You have to have like 10,000 followers.
That's all I got.
Whatever.
Yeah. So I guess that's a wrap for this week.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for Mike Kilmer. Don't forget, April 11th. That was our challenge to you.
Let us know.
It's over there.
I know. I was just pointing at the ball because that's what I've been pointing at all night.
So
that's where I talk to.
Cheers, space drinking specialists. It's
We're not sponsored by Mountain Dew or PepsiCo, so sorry.
Yet. Or Schweppes ginger ale.
Or DC Comics or Ireland.
Or Privateer Press. Or Star Wars. Or Legos.
Ron Swanson, though. Ron Swanson.
Remember, we're not sponsored by these people yet. If you have an interest in sponsoring us and want to be featured on our website or our podcast or anything, contact us at our
actually,
website.
we're taking special guests all the time. Just let us know.
Yeah,
we'll throw you on.
Yeah, let us know you want to be here, and we'll just talk to you, and
you talk back to us. That's how a conversation works.
You know, other people watch. It's kind of creepy.
But I will say, Ron Swanson will never sponsor us. We would have to sponsor him.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
we must send him all of the bacon and eggs we have in tribute.
Nick Offerman, I love you.
He's got quite the man crush on you, if you're watching.
Yeah.
I think I can't really talk about man crushes. Anyway, see ya.
Yeah, have a good
night. Bye. Last call, all that jazz. The big button.